Okay, what do we have here? Power Legacy. Hmm. Ghost is alive and in London. Okay.
With the third and final season of Power Book 4 Force, Tommy's adventure in Chicago will come to an end, but don't worry because a brand new spin off, Power Legacy, is coming. This time, Tommy and Tariq will take us to a completely different city, facing much more ruthless villains and reuniting with some familiar faces we've missed. Fasten your seatbelts because this time, Christmas is really getting cancelled. First, let's start with how Tommy and Tariq decide to take over the entire illegal organization of a brand new city. As you know, in Force right now, Tommy is in serious trouble. His beloved Mireya was kidnapped by her brother, and Tommy must rescue her from Miguel as soon as possible. That means a huge war is about to break out between CBI and the cartel. But will winning that war and saving Mireya finally bring Tommy peace? Of course not, because even if he wins, much bigger problems are waiting for him. As you can guess, those problems are Claudia Flynn and Murkovich, the two people he sent to prison in the last season. Just when Murkovich was becoming Chicago's biggest name, Tommy ruined all his plans. So when Murkovich gets out of prison, he will definitely come for revenge. Claudia's case is even more personal. After being locked up and stabbed as revenge for Liliana's death, she will show no mercy to Tommy. No one might expect a deadly move from Claudia, but looking at her character growth, I think she will be the most dangerous one in the final season. And of course, we can't forget King Kilo, who will hunt down Tommy's nephew DMAC and CBI to avenge his own nephew. But is that enough to take down the one and only Tommy Egan? Of course not. That's why in this action packed final season, we will also see Jannard and
Tommy,
Shanti
man.
betraying Tommy and Diamond, waiting for the right time to stab them in the back. Also, Vic, who is already the FBI's rat, might work with those traitors too. At this point, I think that's already too much for Tommy to handle, and apparently he will think the same. After seeing all the enemies standing against him, Tommy will ask for help from one very important person, and that person, as you can guess, is Tariq. As we saw in the finale of Power Book 2 Ghost, Tariq received a call for help, and we know from their conversation in the original Power that it was Tommy calling. They had promised to be there for each other in hard times, and now they are using that promise.
Okay. I don't know. I haven't caught up with everything since Tyreek. I've seen Tyreek's show. I haven't seen any of Tommy Egan's power spin off. The book, is it? The power book. Um, so I need to get updated with that. But this looks like it's getting interesting. And they did say there's a talk out, a joke, I guess, is power will never die. So yeah, man. I hope you guys are excited and looking forward to what's going on and the continuation of the spin-offs because it is good. I need to get back into it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm watching this because I did watch the original Power. Yeah, and there's so much shows out there that I just need to. Yeah, I need to get back on track with the shows that I've like, kind of left out, and also obviously it's different platforms, streaming platforms and stuff like that. These shows are on, so I need to catch out. I don't want to be paying for so many different subscriptions. You know what I mean? I'm not rich like that, if that makes sense. And even if I was, yeah, who pays for all that stuff? You can get stuff, I guess, in different ways where you can access all of this stuff for free. I know people, but I'm sure you guys out there do too. But this is interesting.
After Tariq arrives, we will see Tommy, Tariq, Diamond, and DMAC taking down all of Chicago's enemies one by
This is
one.
good.
In the end, Tommy will take full control of the city and hand over the operations to Diamond, then set off with Tariq to take over the legal business of another city. That's exactly where Power Legacy will begin. Now let's look at who might join Tommy and Tariq. On Tommy's side, I definitely believe DMAC and Mireya will come. DMAC will turn into a real warrior in Force Season 3, so in the new city, he will be very useful both in the action and in learning the street life. Also, I can't wait to see how he and Tariq will get along. Mireya and Tommy had a
That's a
Barcelona
pretty
trip
girl there.
cancelled because of Miguel. If
Right.
Tommy really manages to protect her, maybe in Power Legacy, they can finally have the peaceful relationship they deserve. Tommy truly needs people who will stay with him no matter what. Tariq's team, on the other hand, might be bigger than Tommy's. Brayden and Effie, as always, will not leave Tariq's side in the new city and will help build the foundation of the organization. So while Tommy and DMAC handle the action, Brayden and Effie can focus on planning. Tariq, as always, will move like a real ghost and be everywhere. I also think
I do like the way they have maneuvered this though, thinking about it, because they build up the son, gave him his own show, then kind of like build up the Tommy and gave him his own show, and then they got this legacy thing going on, and it looks like it's coming to not a conclusion, but it's doing a circle, if that makes sense. Like they're bringing it back. That's what it looks like, and from what I'm hearing, that's where it's going. Like doing a circle, bringing everyone back, possibly, from what I'm gathering.
She won't leave her son alone. Her experience will be very useful for the team. And of course, there are many rumors that 2-Bit will return. Honestly, I would love to see him back. He's one of the most loyal faces in the Power universe. Maybe he's already in that new city, waiting to help Tommy and Tariq settle in. What do you think? So we have a very strong team, but which city are they going to and who will they face? Let's talk about that. The biggest rumors are about 2 cities, London and Atlanta. 50 Cent has said before that to make Power a global brand, London would be a perfect location. And if London is chosen, a big surprise might be waiting for us. You know that Omari Hardwick said he didn't like how Ghost's story ended and that it should have continued, and we, the fans, really miss him. Plus, it has never been fully confirmed if he is truly dead. That's why I believe they could bring Ghost back.
If they bring him back, yeah, this show is gonna explode. That's all I know. It's gonna explode. And if they're gonna bring him back, I reckon they might bring 50 back. I don't know. They can work something out. But if they can bring Ghost back, I reckon they can bring 50 back. Now, if they do bring Ghost back and 50 back, then this is gonna be some. It's already entertaining as it is because they're bringing somewhat Tariq and Tommy together. That's a big connection there that people will love seeing and will be seeing on camera, obviously, according to this. But then to dive into Ghost's character and bringing him back, and talks of 50 Cent saying that he wants to go global. London is a good move as well, to make everything global as well. Everyone does that from America to London. That makes sense. So this is gonna be something, man. If they bring Ghost back, yeah. If they bring Ghost back, I'm waiting for them to bring 50 back. That's what I'm saying.
London to bring back the old Power vibe. Maybe he faked his death, moved all his business to London, and took control of everything there. If that's the case, we could see Ghost as a villain this time. I honestly don't think Ghost would forgive Tariq, so Power Legacy could focus on the conflict between Ghost and Tariq.
Nah, I don't disagree, because when he died and Tommy was over him, he was kind of like, not forgiving him, but like, don't worry about it, kind of like that, don't worry about it. He was like, I don't know if he's going to be a villain or not. They could do whatever they want, but it didn't look like he was bitter when he died. He looked like he was in like, yeah, I got shot, he shot me, but he seemed like he was understanding in a weird way. That might not make no sense, but it looked like he was understanding more so. I think like maybe he knew where his son's brain was at. And yeah, because he told Tommy, if I believe, when he got shot and Tommy was over him, it's like he was telling Tommy, like, just drop it kind of thing. Don't worry about it. That's what it seemed like.
Big question would be whose side Tommy will take. But I don't think he will ever abandon Tariq, although he might switch sides several times throughout the show. Of course, Ghost won't be the only villain. In a city like London, we'll also see Irish mobs, British gangsters, and street thugs. The enemies will be more brutal than ever, so would you want to see Ghost ruling London as the villain against Tommy and Tariq in a new action-packed story? Let's talk about it in the comments. Now let's move on to the second rumored city, Atlanta. In this city, the biggest villains could be the Tejadas. They've already caused huge problems for Tariq, and I believe they can do it again. Also, if Claudia Flynn survives Chicago, she could join the Tejadas to take revenge on Tommy. Just like London, Atlanta could bring many new villains and allies, but compared to London, we might see more familiar faces there. So, the biggest question, when can we watch Power Legacy? Since its official announcement, there hasn't been any production news yet, but another spin off, Power Origins, has already started production. Most likely, when Origins finishes shooting, the team will immediately start working on Power Legacy. And since the cast and setting will be completely different, there's even a chance Power Legacy might be filmed earlier. Considering it will take place in a new city and might be the biggest spin off in the Power universe, the most likely release date seems to be around Christmas 2027. So now it's your turn. Who do you want to see in Power Legacy? Let's meet in the comments. Meanwhile, to learn what might happen in the final season of Power Book 4 Force, check out this video.
Okay, man. Things are looking interesting regarding Power. If they bring back, they're talking about bringing back Ghost. They might give Ghost like this Power Legacy. They might give Ghost more of a camera time. I think they might give him more camera time than Tyreek and Tommy, because Tyreek has got his show. Tommy's got his show. So they must be thinking we're gonna give, if they bring him back, Ghost, give him his show, and then come to some like ultimate conclusion. You got Origin, the Power Origin. So what they're gonna do with that? Would that be all the original casts, all the original characters in that show? In my head, I'm thinking, as I said, Power Legacy is gonna be more of a Ghost show, target towards him, and they said something about London, and then the Origin is going to be like the conclusion of all of that. As I said, the Son's got his show, Tommy's got his show, and it only makes sense that Ghost would have a show, right? And then the Origin would be the complete conclusion of what they're trying to do. I'm assuming that makes logical sense to me, but yo, I don't know. I need to catch up with everything and do a bit more research, but I'm just going by what this video is saying and all that. But please, like, check it out. I am excited about this, and also it coming to be an international thing would be that the show would hit our screens over here in the UK as well a bit more than it already is. Like, the biggest show out of all of them was Power, obviously, and that was on Netflix. The other shows weren't as powerful, I don't think, as the Power, obviously, because that's all of them in one. So yeah, I do hope that is all true. It seems like it is all facts, because 50 Cent did mention that, and I don't think it's stopping anytime soon. Anyway, regarding the thoughts and my talking points, please comment below if you want to leave any information, because I don't know. I need to catch up on this as well. So sort of stuff I might not know, or what I'm talking about regarding this. Please comment below. Let me know what's up and what you think. Yeah, man, it's looking really interesting. Don't forget to like and subscribe. You know who it is and what's missing. 1,000,000 subscribers. Let's go.